Hey y'all, welcome. This is your girl Tina G. Welcome to another episode of Talks with Tina G podcast, where I am your host, Tina G. So, for those of you who are just tuning in, you can find us on all platforms at Talks with Tina G. You'll see it right here in the background. You can go to all platforms except Facebook, and it's just Tina G. You can go on this side right here. But all other platforms, it is Talks with Tina G. That is Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Spotify. Type in Talks with Tina G. You can find us on all platforms. Don't forget to download my app, Talks with Tina G app, on Roku and Fire TV. So those are the places you can find us at. Thank you again for joining us. If you're new, again, go and follow us on all platforms so you don't miss another episode. So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about fear of failure. Why do we fear failure and how can embracing it lead to personal growth? What? I know it sounds weird, right? How does facing failure leads to personal growth? I know I asked myself that too. But before we get started, I want to shout out my sponsors. My first sponsor is TG Consulting Services, Classy Tina G 360, Art Therapy, Bridget Knits, Chaos Fitness. I am looking for some more sponsors. So if you are interested in sponsoring an episode of Talks with Tina G or 5 episodes of Talks with Tina G, DM me, reach out to me, and let me know what that looks like. And I will be glad to share that with you. So again, tonight's topic is the fear of failure. I didn't really write out a whole lot. I just wanted to put this out there, throw this question out there. If you're not familiar, we ask the questions that everyone else is thinking about. We ask them on the Talks with Tina G podcast. And you, the social media, you all get to answer the questions and people chime in and you can help someone with your answer, right? So, why do we fear failure? I'm gonna give you my tidbit of I think why we fear failure and how we can embrace it, and it leads to our personal growth. Um, I will start out just saying, starting this podcast was very scary to me. Before I started the podcast, I took a class on podcasts, and I watch a lot of podcasters just to see how they operate, see how they do their shows, and it was a little scary. I was fearful of starting a podcast, right? So after taking a class, just listening to the people, a lot of people ask, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen if you start writing that book, starting that business, starting your podcast, right? Starting your electric company, starting your HVAC company, starting your consulting business, starting your 360 business. What is the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is you mess up. The good thing is you can start over and you can learn from your mistakes of anything that you did wrong, anything that you missed, or anything. You get a chance to start over. So that's the worst thing that can happen. That's easy. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody loses their life. You just have to start over. So that's one way of us facing our fears. We get to start over. If I mess this up right here, I can hit stop in the recording and do it over again. So, why are we fearful to get started? That's the question that I'm leaving to you all. Why are you afraid to start it? Just to start it. What is holding you back? Why are you afraid to start it? Whether it's the business, the cookbook, the regular book, what are you afraid of? What is the worst thing that can happen? I want you to think about that. And I'm going to leave you with this. Just try it. What if you're good at it? I'm going to say it again. Just try it. What if you are good at it? Wouldn't that be amazing? If you try something and you were actually good at it. So I'm in this episode, chime in, put your comments down below. Why are we so fearful of starting something new? What's the worst thing that can happen? Put that down in the chat. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to come back and check all the comments. I know you're going to leave me some great comments. So that's going to end this segment. The question is, why are we afraid to just start? Whatever that is. Why are we afraid to just start? Why are we fearful? Think about it. Type in the comments. I can't wait to see what y'all have for me. I'm out. It's been great. I thank you all so much for chiming in. Again, tune in every Sunday, 7 p.m. I'll be right back here with another episode. Let me go ahead and give y'all the topic for Sunday. Sunday at 7 p.m. We'll be right back here on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You say, what? What's the question? What is the question you ask? I want to give y'all a good topic for Sunday. Sunday, is that the last Sunday of the month? So I think I want to give us a good topic because we all deal with social media, right? So we all are on social media. So the topic is for Sunday, 7 p.m. How is social media affecting your mental health and your personal relationships? And what can we do about it? That's what we're going to talk about on Sunday. How is social media affecting your mental health and your personal relationships? And what can we do about it? I can't wait to hear that one because it is affecting us. Don't tell me now. We're going to come back on Sunday. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Talks with Tina G podcast, where I am your host, Tina G. I will see you on Sunday at 7 p.m. Bye-bye for now.